I'm going to, I've watched up to that point, right? I'm going to play from the beginning and I'm going to do commentary. So it's a long video. So maybe 18 odd minutes. So my video will be longer than that, of course. Okay. Alright, let's
Everyone saw this week the story of the Syrian refugee and the young boy called Bailey McLaren in Huddersfield. I remember watching as this story broke. And as soon as it broke, the newspapers tried to involve me in it. And I was sent messages after messages from other parents whose children go to that school. And the narrative that was being spun, that was being spread across the world, was of the poor Syrian refugee being bullied and violently attacked and driven out of his school. But that's not a message I was getting from other parents at the school. And very quickly, I received messages from a mother there about her daughter, who was gang attacked by a group, including Jamal. According to the mother, I've got all the copy of all of the evidence of all the messages after I spoke on the phone with this mother.
right.
And then very quickly, that mother was forced to retract her story as threats to rape and murder her family were coming in online. So I wanted to go up to Huddersfield this week.
That's what Muslims seem to do. They want to threaten and rape people and murder people. Their Quran, they're not a religion of peace. And the UK media is so corrupt, they're so sickening to me, the UK media. And Islam makes me sick. I hate Islam with a passion.
And speak to the mother of another child who was involved in an altercation with Jamal, the Syrian refugee.
Your son goes to Almondbury High. What did you think when you first watched the video of the Syrian child, Jamal and Bailey?
First thing I thought is just two boys. That one lad said something to the other lad and he's gripped him, threw him to the floor and squared him in the face. Bit of water, nothing to it.
I understand. I looked at his broken arm and I thought, why is no one talking about his broken arm? I believe your son, there was an involvement.
There was an involvement. He was saying stuff to me, saying stuff to him all day and calling me a white fat bitch.
Jamal was saying stuff to your son. How old was your son?
He was 12 at the time, so they got him in headlock. But another year 11 people saw it and pushed him off him, and that's how he broke his arm, because he had my son in the headlock. So another child was protecting my child, because we were getting bullied.
So Jamal, so the start of this was Jamal was picking on your son.
Calling me a white fat bitch.
Calling you
a white fat bitch.
Making racial slurs.
Racial words to me, yeah.
About you, to your son.
Yeah.
And then he gripped your son in a headlock.
Yeah.
The age difference there, 15 to a 12-year-old. And then another boy in the school was pushed him out.
Pushed him off, and that's how he broke his arm.
And that's how he broke his arm. So, because I thought it amazing that none of the media...
It was how he broke his arm.
That's
how
how
he had to go to the police station for an interview, and it got squashed because it got classed as an accident.
Because the other boy pushed him.
Yeah.
But that's so why none of the media spoke about how he broke his arm? Because he broke his arm. So essentially, he broke his arm
during the child.
During the
this angers me.
Yeah.
The media are disgraceful.
No.
What's your view on how the media have portrayed what's happened? As a parent of school.
Portrayed it. I think they've blown it way out of proportion. I think Syrian refugee waterboarding. It's not. The waterboarding thing's really wound me up because it's not waterboarding.
Other children, other parents who you speak to around the estate, how do they feel? I'll tell you why.
A lot of people, what I've got back and said, Jamal is a little shit. He's not an innocent little boy like the old.
The way he's been portrayed.
No, he's not. He's not an innocent little boy, no.
Well, because you say that sitting here in front of me. Another mother contacted me, sent me images of her daughter who was violently beaten up. And she told me specifically, and I'm being threatened to be sued.
Have a look at this, Nathan.
She told me specifically, I have all the evidence, that Jamal was involved in the beating up of her daughter.
I've seen that, yeah.
At that school.
Yeah.
But She's too scared.
There's a fair few other people that is bullied.
Jamal.
Yeah, people speak up. People need to speak up because Baylor, but what's happening to Baylor, he's getting made out to be the really bad bully, and Jamal is actually a bully.
For everyone who judges this 1 minute clip, the first thing you hear Bailey McLaren say is, "What are you saying now?" What are you saying now? So something's clearly been said before.
Yep.
It was time to sit down and speak to Bailey McLaren, who's currently living in hiding with his family, to find out just what happened before and after this
Time
incident
to
unfolded.
deport the refugee. Not so innocent. Hey? Deport the refugee.
I watched, and the first thing I saw you say is, "What are you saying now?"
Yeah. When it all started was when he actually, in the lesson before, he was gobbing it off to me, saying stuff, just laughed it all off kind of thing. And then I was sat in the dinner hall, and then one of his mates come up to me saying, "Oh, watch out, Bailey, he said he's going to stab you." So me being me kind of thing, I said, "Right, lad, I'm going to go confront him." Went up and saying, "Oh, what are you saying now, da da da." And then that's what the video shows. But the threats of getting stabbed, and I wasn't going to take it kind of thing. I wasn't going to be scared or intimidated kind of thing. But
And you'd had an argument, so you'd been arguing in the classroom before this.
yeah, we were gobbing it off behind the teacher kind of thing. I just laughed it off kind of, and just left it.
So, because the way this has played out, Syrian refugee, what effect did the fact he was Syrian have on the situation? If
There were no race or anything like the media have tried to put it out. It was just an issue between me and Jamal. There was no race, no because of his religion. It was
just another kid mouthing off two young children.
If it was anyone else, I'd have done the same.
Yeah. In the first couple of days of this incident, I was contacted by parent after parent in the school. I've met a parent this morning from your school, whose 12-year-old son goes to your school. The hockey stick incident.
Yeah, he attacked a girl with a hockey stick.
And that was reported to the school.
Yeah, which the girl has then had to be brought out of the school by her mum and homeschooled because of it.
So a young girl being homeschooled because of what Jamal done.
Jamal's done, yeah.
And then there's another girl.
Jamal should be deported.
By a few young Muslim girls. And I spoke.
Hey? Jamal should be that Syrian, that the media portrayed, the corrupt UK media portrayed the Syrian refugee as innocent. He should be deported, right? Filthy scum. That's what I think of him. Filthy scum.
With her mum. Yeah. And I had all the screenshots and all the photos, and Jamal apparently was involved in this attack against their daughter. But so at school, because the other mother I spoke to this morning said at school, he's not innocent.
Not innocent at all. I think like the mother with which said her daughter got bit on the head by Jamal.
Yeah.
She's had them to say, well, kind of thing, because of the death
And the
threats
UK media are sickening to me.
The rape threats that she was getting.
You're 16.
Yeah, 16, yeah.
You should be taking your GCSEs.
GCSEs, most crucial, yeah, what I've actually been building up for my GCSEs, to take my GCSEs for all my school life kind of thing. This is the main year which I should be getting my head down in school, but now I'm suffering from that.
When was this incident with Jamal?
6 weeks ago, around 6 weeks ago, yeah.
So you had this altercation 6 weeks ago. What happened at school about it?
The school said, so they left it kind of thing, and then I got brought in by the head teacher. He said, the thing you'll be getting is an hour detention. Left school that next day, at school that night there, and he phoned up my grandma and said he's been excluded for 2 days. So then I was thinking, alright, I'll be going back into school on the Monday. Then got a phone call and said, well, he's permanently excluded, he won't be allowed back into the school.
What did the teachers say?
Absolutely disgusting. Because they want to protect Islam.
So
Islam and Sharia law is the problem. I don't support Islam.
If the headline is so not to do with the incident.
That's the price of allowing refugees into the UK.
So that it's got nothing to do with that. He said, is it because of religion? I said, it's got nothing to do with that. I don't understand why this has been brought into the occasion.
A solicitor got involved.
Yeah, he then posted, I believe, he's posted the video after I've had a meeting with the governors and the head teacher.
So you've had a meeting with the governors and the head teacher.
Yep.
And then the next day, the
the video.
lawyer, 6 weeks after the incident has happened,
Yeah.
6 weeks later.
Yeah.
So the school have dealt with it.
Mhm.
6 weeks later, the video is put online viral, and there's a big statement with the video, a big story about how Jamal has been bullied for years, 2 years in the school, and how when you read that statement, it reads as though you broke his arm.
Right, it's not true. It wasn't me that broke his arm at all.
Was you involved?
Wasn't involved in
Nothing
it.
at all?
Nothing at all.
So this is your
I wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there. So this is your first altercation with him. He's mouthing off at you in class. Then you hear he's going to stab you. So when that then comes out and you see it going viral, the way it went viral,
I didn't know what to do with myself, kind of thing. Get all the comments that I was reading, all this type of stuff. And then hours later, my address got put out, and then there were people turning up at my house in cars, all this type of stuff.
I've seen comments on here saying your sister should be the same as yourself. Your sister's a mixed race. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Just want to go back
To do with myself, kind of thing. Get all the comments that I was reading, all this type of stuff. And then hours later, my address got put out, and then there were people turning up at my house in cars, all this type of stuff.
I've seen comments on here saying your sister should be.
Right. Filthy language. So that is racist. That is racist from scumbags. They want to rape people, right? That religion is not of God. That religion is of Satan. Islam is of Satan, right? They want to threaten people. No thanks, I don't tolerate Islam.
Same as yourself. Your sister's a mixed race. Is that right?
Yeah.
Say if I just pick some of these.
Look, Muslim people, hey? That's so disgusting.
I'll find you on my way. I'll rape you. It's a picture of you. Who is Alfie? Who the fuck is Alfie and Bailey McLaren, the dirty racist bastards? You better make sure that kid isn't at Almondbury School, because we're going to do exactly what he's been doing to other kids. And the older one is getting his head caved in. The older one must mean your brother. People like you shouldn't have the right to give birth. These are aimed at your mum. Kill yourself and kill your whole family. In the sense of if we talk about bullying.
That is the price of letting refugees in. I'm actually disgusted. They can come here as long as they obey by the Australian laws. That's the way I see it.
Do you know what? I get lost in this, and it worries me. And I'm a man. You're a 16-year-old kid.
Like aiming at my mum and my sister, saying they're going to rape my mum, so rape my sister and stuff like this. It's just appalling.
The rape threats. We're in Huddersfield.
Islam is the,
a lot of these
as far as I'm concerned, Islam is the religion of hate,
in this area.
rape and murder.
Specifically, you know exactly what we do.
Sorry about that, VJ.
I think he's referring to, because in Huddersfield,
that's how I feel.
61 men in the last 12 months have faced charges for the gang rape and prostitution of young English girls. 61 Muslim men. So how real do you take those threats?
Serious, very serious. Because in my hometown, there's like you said, there's 61 people that have been.
And that's why you've left. That's why you're in hiding.
Yeah.
Have you seen the media report anything about the threats you're facing?
All they've reported on about is the Syrian refugee at the Parade Across.
Yeah.
No, there's been nothing on thing about saying, well, look what his family's had to face, look what he's had to face.
It proves to
Nothing,
me
just
that
a
the
kid
UK media are corrupt. It's as simple as that.
Happened,
As simple as that. And I'm angry.
You're receiving all of these. I read a newspaper article saying you've gone into hiding. I read that you left the country with your mum. That's what I read.
Yeah, right, yeah. We went into hiding kind of thing because we had all these threats.
Yeah.
Rape threats, death threats.
Bearing in mind, basically, all of these, there's thousands. There's thousands of these threats. Bearing in mind, there's thousands of threats. And they're all from Muslims who are looking for you. Where did the police relocate her?
Beeston. In a bed and breakfast next to Winston's.
The bed and breakfast next to Winston's. Winston's is a prostitute haven in Leeds. Beeston is a Muslim community.
Yep.
The bed and breakfast was owned by a Muslim.
Yep.
And that's where they were driving to take you in a riot van from Huddersfield.
We've looked at the reviews on it. And
I've read the reviews. It's crime, full of prostitutes, full of drug dealing. This is the B&B that the police were taking you to as a safe place.
The mayor's lodge put an arrow on top of my head saying, look, he's here.
He's here.
Yeah.
You should be taking your GCSEs.
GCSEs, most crucial, what I've actually been building up for my GCSEs, take my GCSEs for all the school life kind of thing. This is the main year which I should be getting my head down in school, but now I'm suffering from that.
How would you do in your GCSEs? What's your predicted grade?
Yeah, good, intelligent, I'd be getting high grades.
If you could say something to those people who are judging you, the people who think that you're a bully, that you're a racist, that you're a horrible individual, what would you say to them?
Try and get the other side of the story first. Before you actually start making the threats and these threats that have come across.
Yeah.
Just get two sides of the story, because then you might not, your opinion will change. Maybe so.
Yeah. Are you scared?
Media is so sickening.
Scared for my life, scared for the family's life.
Over the last 2 years, a young girl has been bullied at a school in the south of England. Here's 2 videos of the Muslim girl who's been bullied at.
Aggressive.
Yeah. You just said that you didn't see. Oh my God. Turn my face. Oh shit!
Hey, Nathan and VJ, what do you think about that Muslim bully, eh?
Both these incidents happened in the same period of time. Both have been shared online, both have been made public. Will the media report that the English girl was waterboarded? Will that be in the headline as she threw water upon her? This is worse than Bailey's. Far worse than Bailey's. This is 2 separate incidents on camera. The girl had to leave the school after 2 years of bullying. Will she face court proceedings? Will she be prosecuted in the same way Bailey has? The media, the politicians, the far left, none of them care about the young English girl getting bullied. None of them. They only seem to care about the Syrian.
All the people who said they cared about bullying, the whole media and this whole campaign resulted in the complete bullying and targeting of an entire family over a school playground altercation. That's what that was. And now you have a 16-year-old child, because that's what Bailey McLaren is, a child. And if you look at the word refugee, a family driven from their home through persecution. Well, I've just left a family of refugees, but they're not in Syria. They're from Huddersfield in England. And right now they have nowhere to live and nowhere to go. And they're scared. She's got 2 mixed-race 11-year-old daughters. Looking at their faces and how miserable and upset they were. One of those girls has been driven to self-harm in the last week. 11 years old. To all the celebrities that made this their business, to highlight this and push this agenda. Duncan Bannatyne, all of you celebrities. Piers Morgan, all of you, who told the story without even knowing the entire facts of the story. Without even knowing there's, or looking or hearing the other side of the story. Your campaign has resulted in the persecution of a family. Your campaign of children. I've just left a family of young children 3 weeks before Christmas. We look at the campaign that was driven for Jamal. And that's what it was. It was an organised, orchestrated and timed campaign by a lawyer. And the lawyer who's headed this is a lawyer that's been used before by Islamist organisations, by terrorists, okay? By terrorists.
Right.
He issued me a threat to take me to court. Take me to court. Well, there is a family right now in need. And I've left them. And in fact, I've just extended their stay. They have no money. They have nowhere to live. They have no one to turn to. The council, the government, no one. They've tried to relocate them, no one. Now, I'm not going to, three weeks before Christmas, what's the time now? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're on our way back up. and Kev and that are driving straight back up tomorrow to relocate this family. They need relocating. Now, if you want to support them, a GoFundMe page was set up 3 times for Bailey McLaren's family because they genuinely need support.
Yep.
They genuinely need help. They've got nowhere to live. Do you know the mother? They haven't been back to the house. They've got no clothes. They're too scared to go back to the house. They've got no clothes. The children, the little children are asking, what about our Christmas presents that are already under the tree? I'm sat there as the mother's telling them, we can't go back there. We cannot go back near there.
That's what Islam is all about.
They're terrified. It's disgusting.
The religion of hate, rape and murder. That's what I say, VJ.
I don't want to see that family like that. And that family genuinely need help. And unfortunately, at the minute, they haven't been able to turn to the council or the government or social services.
And this is going on YouTube. My commentary.
I'm going to support them. If you want to support them, you can do so at supportbailey.com.
Thank you. We don't want to that, and I'll end, and that's my commentary. I'll go now. Thank you.